Well, welcome everybody back to the Flying Doghouse. It's Wednesday, so it's 2024 Group Flight Day over on Virtual Flight Online. And thanks to Adam, we are going to have a fly from the Lake District down through the Mach Loop and then ending up in RAF Valley. So this one started out as a fly transport plane, but turned into a good mix of different types of aircraft, both vintage and high-speed jet. So good mix of folks on this one, and we hope you enjoy the replay. All right, we will join our replay already in progress. Cheers, everybody.
1 to 10, how wrong is it to have a bottle opener in the computer top drawer?
I argue it's wrong not to.
It's standard equipment.
And a cable tie.
Aviation necessity, if you ask me.
Have you got the bottles to go with it?
That'll be a yes.
Just an ornamental piece almost.
Gentlemen, surely it's a corkscrew.
There used to be.
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
Or late for dinner.
Quick question. What's everyone playing? Toying between either H or J Herc.
J Herc.
Who'd been mad enough to go around the Mach Loop in a Hercules? I don't know.
I've got the J.
I've only got the H, so H it is.
Right, as soon as you kicked all of this shenanigans off, Dave, I'll join you in the H then.
Fair enough.
Mach 9 Spitfire that I managed to take off. With just a few scratches on the wingtips.
Just a landing later to go then.
And no surprise, I'm in the P40F.
I'm on my own in SU2. Well, I think I am. When there's nobody there, you can't tell if your name tags are on or off, can you?
Oh, of course, you're still running the beta though.
Yeah.
I thought you might have switched it off while you was doing the event flights.
Yeah, it's hard. You can't switch kind of on and off between the two really easily.
Oh, right, okay.
It reinstalls each time.
Adam, you in the tail dragger?
I am, yeah, I'm in the P40 Foxtrot again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing it showed me as a Bonanza with its tail dragging on the ground.
It is.
Yes. Yeah, it wouldn't be 2024 without a couple of model matches. I suppose you haven't got the P40F, so I'm sure it's
No.
regardless.
I should see you at the P40.
P40F Civilian N80FR.
Yeah, I say I've gone for the shiny metal, just in case of that. Me choosing the French livery was causing some issues for the people who bought it, but I don't know if I still look like a bonanza to anyone who's got it. I don't know what else to change. So,
I'll have a look. You're just coming down to the end of the runway, aren't you?
I found it.
I'll see what you look like to me.
Yeah, you're very Bonanza-like.
Yeah, definitely a bonanza.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, Little Joe says hi.
I see a lot of A320s tonight.
I've come in the USAF livery to see if I can avoid problems, as it's the basic choice that I think is in 24 130J.
Have you just joined at the back of the queue?
I have.
I see you in the British UN, which is one I downloaded, so...
Amazing.
What's the target airspeed today?
I'll be probably doing plus or minus around 250 miles per hour. So that will be 200 and... hang on. Take away to, yeah, about 218, 220 knots.
Yeah, it's interesting, Dave. I'm seeing Phil in the same livery that I'm in, that Flying Jenny's USAF.
Yes, I can see you in it, Joe, as well. So obviously it depends on which one we choose.
Yeah, I've got you in the same UN, the Royal Air Force UN Mach Kings, Joe.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, whoever's yeah, I was just going to say, whoever's second from the end of the queue in the C-130, I see them in the American Standard one, I think.
Yeah, I got the Alaska Air National Guard.
That's the one I'm seeing. So you're on the right livery.
I've had the Carlisle scenery downloaded for some time. I didn't realise they've got a Vulcan, static Vulcan here.
Over on the east end. In the stock version, it shows up as a Vulcan-shaped building. It's quite odd.
So what's the active tonight? 06?
06.
Over. Yeah, 06.
Roger.
I was going to say, we're not all going to go down to the other end of the runway again.
No.
Be like a parade.
The flight is just a taxi.
Well, that's 5 hertz. Looking good. 5 hertz, a caribou, and a bonanza.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm ruining the scenery.
Oh, now I've got an L-39 over there, jet. Well, bizarrely lurking.
I've got Peter in a...
I've got a whole load of A380s.
I've got Peter in a 320.
Well, it's only a small aircraft compared to 130.
Yeah, he's white, yellow, and fetching orange.
Absolutely.
I knew I shouldn't have stuck my head in that paper bottle.
Don't worry, Peter, I see you, caribou.
He clubbed the clown to get that livery.
Are you in Fat Albert, Jack?
I am in the United States Air Force Flying Jenny's stock livery.
Roger. Yeah, no, I'm pleased about that because I haven't got around to downloading the Fat Albert yet.
I don't think you can get it in 24 yet. I think it's just 20.
Okay.
Oh, I'm using some liveries that were supposed to be only for 20, and they seem to work okay in 24. So, worth trying it.
I've literally just been having a conversation with Phil about there's some shenanigans going on with 20 liveries coming across into 24, and this running your layout.json file over MSFS layout generator.
Yeah, livery, I haven't changed anything, but livery I'm in tonight is the grey-green RAF one, and that was supposedly a 2020 only, but it's come across fine.
Yeah, I got that one to come across, but there were 3 that I have that wouldn't come across at all.
Yeah, I've got some that won't, I think. I think they messed me up, but I think I've got 3 so far in that have worked.
It said something about not creator recognised yet by MSFS.
No, I've not had that. I think it just made my loading go a bit wobbly.
Right.
I think 3 liveries is enough for me.
Shout out to Adam for planning the flight tonight. Thanks a bunch for putting this together, Adam.
Yeah, cheers, Adam.
Yeah, good one, thanks.
I've been looking forward to this, and when it was originally scheduled I wouldn't have been able to have done it because I was on late shift, but yeah, so I'm very pleased. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, no,
Whose arm did you twist?
Yeah. So you can thank Peter for coming along and kicking me out the way when he set one up on the Wednesdays.
Yeah. Thanks for getting better, Peter.
Yes.
Yes, I sort of ran over Adam without realising it.
No, I say it worked out well, and he was only there as a placeholder anyway. And thank you to you as well, Joe, for taking the time to create the little navmap plan. So I know that was probably a bit of a headache going off my references. So.
No problem at all. Appreciate you doing it.
I say, I did make a slight change at the beginning. Just when you get over Allswater Lake, you start tracking south towards Patterdale, Hartsop, the little towns, villages south of the lake. I had us going to the left valley and up and over. The actual LFA 17 is, you'll see a little small lake pond to the right valley with the A592, I think it is. That basically tracks off into the right valley. We'll be taking that right valley and then dropping down the other side into the left valley down into Windermere. So that's the only discrepancy you might find in the plans. It's just at that valley, instead of tracking the valley to the left off your nose, we'll track the one to the right and follow the A592.
Yeah, A591 it looks like, yeah.
A591, I was close enough.
Yeah, okay, I've got the old little map here, but I can see where you mean, yeah.
Couple. So I have created, thanks to Cliff for reminding me about Planner.Flight Simulator. I have created one there as well that people can install and load into the EFB if needs be.
Yeah, it's only for the Xbox people.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
When it's mainly waypoints, it's only for them because it's very hard to do the plans otherwise.
Yeah, cool.
When you try to enter points.
Yeah, those flight plans load nicely into 24 on the PC.
This business of exporting your flight plan out to SimBrief in Little Navmap works really well. You don't even have to go into SimBrief. You click on the option Export to SimBrief from Little Navmap. It comes up with a window with a textual plan in it anyway. You just cut it from there and paste it into the planner and you're done. So you don't even have to go into SimBrief. So you could probably do that even if you don't have a SimBrief account.
Right.
So yeah, Little Navmap comes up with a little pop-up window that's got the complete textual plan in it, which is exactly what we need in the right format to drop straight into the planner.flightsim.com. So it's really quick. You can do it easily.
So I have got I don't think I've got the paid version of SimBrief. I have got the free version, so I could actually look into doing that then. Is getting them sent over to SimBrief, and then I can share that plan out.
I'm not on my own anymore. Fishy Empress 2 has just appeared on the airfield in the Vision Jet.
Adam, just to jump in there, SimBrief is free. It's a little Navigraph that you have to subscribe to, but yeah, SimBrief is free. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite good if you want to fly airliners and things.
Yeah, so I used to use it initially when I was creating some of my plans and was doing a little bit of IFR. I used to use it to kind of come up with a pre-programmed. I used the actual saved flight plans that was already put into there. That kind of give you a realistic route, and I did find it quite useful. Well, it seems like we've come up on the hour, guys. Is everybody ready, or should we hold on for a couple more minutes?
Just got a very quick question. Is your plan to full stop at Cark Airfield?
Negative. I say the full flight in itself should probably only be about an hour, 5 hour, 10 minutes going at the speed we're doing. So we might as well just fly all in one go instead of having a break in between. So a bit of a short one, but what I might do after we reach Echo Golf Oscar Victor, the RAF Valley, I might end up respawning back up here and doing a few loops around the Lake District in something different. But yeah, the main flight, I think we'll just see this one through because it's, like I say, it's only just over an hour.
What is the speed you're after then, Adam?
I'll be doing 250 minimum on the miles per hour, so about 220 knots. If I do push it, I know I can get it up to about 235, 240 for you guys in the Hercules. I know you're probably a bit better suited at about 240 knots, aren't you? So,
I think so.
Yeah, so I'll probably just push this one a little bit harder than usual then.
That's right, we can do anything we like. Flaps down, as low as you like.
Speaking of not doing everything you like, no sports, no religion, no politics, and no profanity. So with that, I guess we're ready, Adam.
Yep, copy. Alright then guys, I'll get rolling, I'll give a quick countdown. So, climbing up to 45 inch. 3, 2, 1, rolling. Right-hand departure. Sorry, I'm just going to fly under that. Probably take us up to about 1,500 as we start getting out towards Water Lake, and then I'll drop it right down and do some low flying.
Yep. Looks like everyone's up.
Yep, cover. C40's with us.
Yep.
What, are you flying tonight? Oh, Jaguar.
Yeah,
Shut down the bast.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I am recording, just FYI.
Forgot to mention as well, if anybody is doing VFR, the first track's 176 degrees. I imagine everybody's running a little nav map mostly.
That's it.
I'm doing
Not done many
VFR.
miles.
Oh, okay, copy that, Mark. So yeah, you track 176 and you'll see always water appear at the 199 degree.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I've got the track with the nav waypoints and time speed, distance to get there.
Okay, yeah, covered.
And then I'm in the XF11 from Flying Fries today.
Okay, very nice.
Speed DJ Dave.
Currently 230 knots.
Roger, coming up on your right wing.
7 boost. About 2,500.
Bombed up.
So you probably want to start your descent in probably 30 seconds. You'll have the lake now just showing up onto the hills to the right. So obviously this initial route isn't the actual correct way of flying the LFA-17. I just basically picked one of the routes and used it as a reverse. Norby, you come from Windermere going north, then you got a couple of different directions you can go.
Just a second now.
Wherever you go, I go.
I hear somebody say when they're flying the Spitfire, 30, what's it, pressure, manifold pressure is a good spot, but I can't see a manifold pressure gauge.
In the spit, it shows as boost. Your boost.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, usually from memory, it's around about between 4 and 6 once you're airborne.
Yep.
Oh, right, okay.
I think between 8 and 12 is limited to 5 minutes.
Right. We'll go to 6 then.
I'm just coming up into the entry point of Ullswater Lake now, so I'm going to get low, probably keep it 250 feet above ground level. And then once we get to Windermere, I might do a bit of stern skipping and get quite low.
Don't skipping like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bacon side.
Last night was fun with Eddie. We were water skipping onto sandbars.
Oh, I missed Eddie's fault, didn't I? I totally
Oh, it
forgot.
was superb.
Which
So,
aircraft?
Sorry?
Which aircraft were you skipping along sandbars?
Oh, with the Draco X. Lovely to fly that.
It's a good one for it.
So that was out in Reno, wasn't it?
Now my geography's not that good, wasn't it?
Oh,
Utah, I thought.
Utah, Arizona, and Arizona border.
Monument Valley.
That's it.
I have to say the Lake District 2024 does the Lake District justice.
10.5, doesn't it? It is fantastic.
Yeah, I've just got to go through a gap in the hill and there's a lake below it, so you come over the lake. I don't know which lake, because I can't see a little navmap, but
This should be Ullswater, if you're with us.
I don't know.
Oh, of course, yeah, because you run the back to.
Dave and Neil, you look like you're skimming the water.
That's the way it's going to be done.
Radar out's at 100 feet.
I've got time to look at that.
It's odd you say the heading's 176 and yet my plan that's showing up on the DFB is roughly having me on 220ish, 210ish. I guess
Yeah, so it should have been a 176 track to RNAV Bevy, and then it would have been a what was it after a Bevy? 199 degree, which then would put you over to Ullswater Lake, and then you follow that lake west-northwest until it breaks south.
right.
I need to go right here somewhere.
A-firm, yeah, so that little ridge that you're seeing off there knows as a valley left, valley right. We'll take the right instead of the aforementioned left, which was previously planned. So you'll see a little lake below, and then you'll pick up the A591, some tracks up the valley.
Yep, well, no, the valley, it's good enough for me.
So yeah, this is just one of the three, obviously reversed of the low altitude, faster
I can
routes.
see the sea.
I think Neil's gone the old route.
Okay, why are you all heading off to the right?
This is a slight tweak in the plan Peter was talking about.
Yeah, this is where I had us going to the left, and yeah, we want to pick up the right instead. It was my mistake on the initial little nav map that got created.
I'm having to give my plane a little bit of help every now and again because I didn't realise the speed of the 130s.
You can slow down, it's not a problem.
Yeah, what sort of speed are you expecting, Peter? Because I can slow down.
I hadn't thought about it, to be honest. But she's doing about between 160. It depends.
Okay, we'll aim for about 150.
I hadn't realised it went so slow, to be honest. I was expecting it to go faster. I've not really done much flying in the Caribou.
Yeah, she stops on a dime, but very slow.
About 170, I think, if I remember right.
I mean, slow relative to this speed. Yeah, 170 is a great speed normally.
This is a nice diversion anyway.
Yes, that's it should have been the correct route. So that was just my mistake. And, yeah, initially not reading the routes that I could find correctly.
But all these valleys are lovely. It doesn't really matter which way we go, does it?
Oh, it is, yeah. So this is Lake Windermere now for nose. There's Voldy screaming from the north.
My flight plan hasn't worked at all. Actually, I've just got a straight route straight to Valley. It's not worked. The FB has not worked. Yeah.
I'm seeing you, Cliff, on little nav map because you've got transmitter running. If you were to turn left to about 020.
Okay.
Yes, I see you right over by the coast at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't zoom out of the plan. I didn't realise it had not taken it at all. That's a bit strange. Oh well.
Also, I see a discrepancy in the plans then, Gio, as you've come from the north of Windermere.
Yeah,
if you go roughly 090, Cliff, you'll sort of intercept us.
Okay, there's a hill in the way at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to go back. I'll come back and form back up with you guys. I'm halfway down Windermere at the moment.
That's right, we'll catch you up shortly. I think about 150 just over.
Oh, same.
Roger.
090, okay.
Yeah, roughly due east, and we'll sort of meet up as we go back.
I guess I could have just followed the coast. Kind of.
Yeah, it looks like you guys took the valley that takes you towards Keswick before you broke south down the valley then.
Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Just tried to load the flight. Oh, no, got it back.
Is your speed in MPH or is it knots? Is it Peter? 170?
Just sounds like he's tied up in knots.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah, I was just asking what airspeed, is it in miles per hour or is it knots you're doing in 170?
I'm doing about a 160, 170 knots.
Okay, I'll slow down then a bit.
Yeah, I'm doing 150 knots for the other hooks. I've got about 5 on the meter, and I've got a couple of stages of flap.
Considering I had the what's it of them, but the A400 come over this afternoon, I should have given that a try, shouldn't I?
Yeah, the only reason I wouldn't go for the A400 was the avionics bugs from the Airbus transfers over, because obviously it's still an Airbus system.
Yeah,
so
I
the
remember you
black screen
saying.
issues.
Yeah. No, it's my fault. I didn't actually realise just what speeds that the C-130s could do.
Yeah, they're not slow.
Well, they've got
Can't-
two extra printers as well.
Yeah.
Dave, how much flap are you using?
Oh, I think I've got 2 notches.
So
I've
that's
got 2
flap
notches.
14.
If I could find my flap gauge, I'll tell you. Oh, I can see it. I've got I'm at flaps 30.
I've just lost it. Trying to be clever.
Landing here.
What is it? Is it Shift and Z, I think, by default for slewing?
Yeah, I think it is.
So I guess Cork's somewhere in front of me now. I've managed to load my flight plan, so it's working again now.
Yeah, we're best of all. Well, I know you won't see us, but we're about to intersect with you, I think. If you keep on your pilot course.
Yeah, we just passed the south part of Windermere now on the 189-degree track to overflow Carp.
I don't know what time and weather you have, but it's not half bad live weather in real time.
Yeah, so it's been pretty good. It's just once you start getting out to the Mach loop, you get a lot of turbulence. Seems to be a bit of high winds over in Wales, so I chose to go for a few clouds.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm running about 13:30 local time, and a few clouds. What I'll do, I'll take us up now, get a bit of altitude, because this will be a bit of a water crossing as we track over Blackpool into North Wales. So I'll take us up to about 2,500 or 3,000, and then
Look, if you guys want to go faster, I'll just use the Z key to zip me along a bit.
No. We'll slow down. It's not a problem. Good practice for us. Just ahead of you, Cliff, by about 5 miles. If you go right now onto rough heading of 180 or thereabouts.
Yeah, I now I've got the plan right. I can see it in the AFB roughly. It's just lots of detail, isn't it, on that? Thank you.
Just about to enter Morecambe Bay, if that helps.
That's very wise.
Hey. It's touch and go here, I didn't realise. We're supposed to touch and go.
it's not advisable. The airstrip isn't exactly a airstrip in the sea. It's more of a glorified taxiway. to be honest.
Oh yeah, so
you can touch and go if you want. I just used it as a waypoint.
So I had an exciting morning yesterday. I got up, and I don't know if you know diabetics these days, they tend to have a background jab, which in my case is quite big, at 18 units. And then you have a jab for your meal, which is sort of 2 units a portion, so usually about 10 or 12 units. But the background jab had run out, so I changed the cartridge. That was okay. Did my background jab, 18 units. Did my breakfast jab ready for my porridge. And then something just niggled my mind, and I went and checked my background jab, and I got and put the fast-acting insulin into it by mistake, and then whacked myself with 18 units of fast-acting insulin, and then added to that 12 more units of fast-acting insulin, so I had 30 units, which is about 3 average meals worth of insulin. And my sugar levels were plummeting, so you had to kind of think, okay, calmly do the maths. How many carbs do I need to counteract 30 units of insulin? I ended up having 2 of those small cartons of orange juice, a Twix, a Kit Kat, my porridge, a Booster bar, and lots of honey in the porridge, and it just about worked out okay, thankfully. But it's a bit hairy because that could have gone not well.
Not ideal.
Okay, it doesn't turn you into the Duracell bunny then.
No, the other way, it turns me into a, well,
I suppose you're right
a
down
sleeping bunny, yes. I'd go into a coma if I had not done anything.
But you did just describe my ideal breakfast there.
Well, exactly, yeah.
What, the booster bar?
Wheat bar, the jockey, the sugar, the porridge, yeah.
Just glad I spotted it, that would have been an exciting day. I'm not sure what sugar level you actually die at. I wonder what that is. It's a bit of a strange conversation, but there you go.
What's your current airspeed, Peter?
Let me just check. Very different dials in this aircraft. I'm doing about 164 knots.
164 according to little nav map, yeah.
I'm just checking little nav map. It's easier than actually looking at the dials.
164, so probably pushing up to about 180 miles an hour.
Yeah,
As I say, guys, I really do. If you want to go on ahead, go on ahead. I mean, don't. It's my fault for not checking out the speed of this thing.
No, I mean, no rush. It just adds a bit more, like I said, we'll just turn it for about hours flight to about an hour and a half, so that works out well. Just means we won't be having a coffee break unless if you guys want one, we'll pick an airfield just north of the entry to Mach.
I must admit, I did think that the Spitfire was a bit faster than this, comfortably, but obviously not.
Well, if you reckon it takes about an hour and a half, then we can stop for a coffee at the end of it, can't we, at Valley?
Yeah, well, that's fine on anyway.
We can get out and admire all of those A380s.
What speed are you cruising? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you have to take a picture of the C-130s for us poor non-C-35s to see.
I did put one in the chat earlier. About 3 or 4 of us were there.
I must admit, I did think of getting it, but I thought I'm never really going to fly it. I'm just buying it so that I can see the rest of you guys. Which seemed a bit daft.
I've got Blackpool Tower at my 12 o'clock.
Yeah, so have I.
Oh, Peter, I think if you get it, you will fly it.
It's delightful.
I nearly did. Which one was, what was it, the H one that you all recommended?
I've got the H and the J.
I think they're all much of a muchness, really.
No, you all had a big discussion about it.
You can get more leverage for the H, was the argument, I think. But I got the J, I can't remember. I think it was on offer when I got it, so I got the J. But
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, I got both of mine on offer. And the liveries I bought were also on offer too.
I'll be honest, I haven't flown it a great deal, Gus. I don't think it's quite me somehow.
Oh, I love it. And I think, gun to my head, if you were only going to buy one, I would say get the J.
I'm enjoying the J.
Just has 1 or 2 more bells and whistles.
I'll have to try it again. I just didn't hook up with it the first time we tried.
Well, if I get it, we've got to have another Hercules flight then.
Oh, there's no worry on that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going away anytime soon.
It's got a buzzer tower. Since it's quite well modelled, you might as well have a good look at it.
speed are you cruising at in the Spitfire? You said you thought it would go faster?
About 210 knots at the moment.
You have the drop tank. That decreases by about 30 or 40 knots.
Right, okay. I didn't have that initially, I must admit, and then I ran out of fuel for some reason. The fuel hadn't loaded. That's probably related to the fact that the map hadn't loaded up very well either. I probably hadn't loaded the fuel up properly. I would have in the sim, in the flight, perhaps, a lot better.
Hey guys, we could stop on the beach and get an ice cream.
The tower looks good. It actually looks very pink. Is that because it's lit up, or is that because it's not modelled right?
It sounds like a texture. Normally, some of the buildings.
The legs are bright pink. Otherwise, it looks very good.
Yeah, I did this flight the other day just as a tester and took the P-51 past the tower, and it's got like pink neon lights on it.
Oh, okay, is that what it is? Okay.
Bridge.
Bridge? Where?
Bridge? Where? Well, of course, there's Blackpool Airport here, isn't there? Because we did that with the old flight Adam last time as well.
Yeah, we're in the DC3, is it? I can see Eric is getting airborne in Jaguars. Does look good, that Jag.
Flies nice, I must admit.
I haven't seen him yet. I've got the Jag now.
He's about to go onto the sandbar. Oh no, going the other way.
So it's my erratic flying, I think, photography.
That other chap I saw in the sim isn't with us, so... Oh, I'm not seeing him for whatever reason.
Caribou does sound nice when you get close to it.
Surprising how restricted you have to run the P40 to kind of maintain this speed. Really wants to keep its speed up. It's a bit of a trick to slow down the P40.
Is that an oil rig or a sailing boat in the sea?
There is just after Blackpool, there is an oil rig.
Oh, right, okay. That's good, isn't it? Yeah.
I ended up getting a few screenshots with the A400 when it was working.
Looks pretty good, the oil rig, doesn't it? Run up close.
Yeah. So I've got some really cool little screenshots from it. It's quite well detailed.
Oh, it's got a helipad, is that why it's there? That'll be interesting to try and land on. Good grief. It's going to smash into an oil rig pylon.
I was just contemplating throwing Echo Golf November Romeo in as a coffee break, but we've only been going half an hour. I reckon we should just see this one through to the end. We're not really miles.
That's good.
Like I say, if anybody wants to overstay and do a bit of a go through the loop that I created for the Lake District, I'll probably be jumping over into that afterwards. So yeah, if anybody wants to join me, I think I have got an invitational where Eric's come up with a little navmap plan if somebody wanted to input it if it needs a bit. are you with us? Are you Eric? Main on comms.
Yep. Mike was just a little far away.
Oh, right, yeah, cover. I was going to say, if you wanted, you could, I'm asking probably a bit too much, but you could post it into the events forum of what we're using now if anybody wants to fly afterwards. So, like I say, this will only be about an hour, 20 minutes on this flight.
Busy trying to keep the Jaguar still.
Yes, it's, yeah, not anytime soon, but yeah, if you did want to join, I can see if I can find it in one of the old invitationals where you posted it. I don't know if I can share it though. I might be able to download it and share it, I just can't open it.
Pop up the Mersey and look for Jerry.
Yeah, I think I'm about to fly over a friend's house in the rural.
I'm losing an engine here, so if you want to go on ahead, because I think my flight is going to end in a bit.
A lot of engine losses lately in the sim.
In 24 particularly.
Yeah, I ended up losing an engine on Saturday in the 130.
Lost 3, didn't I?
Oh, well, that was the Eindhoven flight, wasn't it? Back to
Yes.
Yep.
So, I assume you all have fly with engine failures and stuff turned on, do you? Because I don't tend to bother because I want to enjoy the flights, but...
I turn everything off except engine stress.
I normally run everything turned on, so...
Yeah, same here. Glad for punishment.
Yeah. It's one of those, if I do something wrong, I like to be punished for it, so...
That's why I fell out the sky, and I don't think I switched the engines off. Well, I know I didn't, because they came on their own as well at one stage.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that sounded more like an aircraft book, that did. The way they kept coming in and going, and one engine would fail, another one would come back, and then, yeah, it was just a bit strange. Like I say, if you wasn't reintroducing those engines manually, you'd expect them to just stay off, so it did sound like a bit of a glitch.
It's hard to be chicken with the wind farms.
You could race at them and play turkey, couldn't you?
They're great, except they've got trees growing at the bottom of them.
Yes, they're very strange, isn't it? It's just these little bushes just around the bottom of the windmills.
I thought it was rocks at first. I thought that's good, they've modelled rocks, but it's trees. Oh, they're well watered.
Yes.
As we're about to fly over sort of the Wirral and across the River Dee, if you're looking on a little nav map, there's a little place called Parkgate, Neston. Lovely pub there called the Ship Inn.
Okay.
As we are flying over Liverpool, keep your wheels up.
low frying bricks.
It's not that bad these days, surely.
My mum taught me if I can't say anything nice, say nothing at all.
Okay, I'm going to go and peel off and land at Liverpool, and I'll start the spit up and join you later.
Okay, Peter. So if you make it in time, you might be able to spawn at. Just trying to think of the airfield. We're overflying the Echo November Romeo, Echo Golf November Romeo. Might have been a choice just to spawn at maybe.
Yeah, I'm down to one engine at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how my flying goes to land.
You're spawning at Howden, Echo Golf November Romeo. That's not a million miles away from the turning point Torgo.
I know the one.
It's also used to pass it regularly in my lorry driving days. It's where the Airbus factory is. So quite often you should see the beluga coming in and out of there.
Yes, it's in and out there most days now, isn't it? Track up a little on flight radar 24, you'll see it going in and out.
I'm just going to pick the speed back up to about 250 miles per hour then. So it'll be about 225 knots. Something like that.
I've jumped ahead of it, so I'm going to make a left loop and let them join the pack.
Cover. Yeah, you're not too far ahead. I can see you off the nose. I'll just. Eric and Dave's off to the right.
Yeah, I'm just excited.
I'll do a little pattern with you. So I'm not flying the track very well. I'm doing this kind of off memory and headings. So I've not got anything on the EFB tonight.
I think as someone said earlier, it's all good.
Okay. A little quarry right below you as well now.
Oh yeah.
There's a few holes in the ground, isn't there?
There should be a couple of quarries around here if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I can see 3.
Yeah.
Just over flying Flint, I used to deliver Brazilian eucalyptus pulp there.
Oh,
got made into toilet rolls.
It was a long drive to Brazil and back.
yeah.
That was a bit of a cushion job, wasn't it?
Good job.
Heavy load, you were at max weight with those things. God, they were huge. Should have seen the size of the forklift they used to lift them off the back of the trailers. Massive.
I've got me bearing straight. That should be Linton Gig over to the right now.
Yeah, I'm coming back round and I'll take a heading of 193 to Torgo.
Sure.
Oh, I'm past there, but since I'm not with you, I'll carry on, because if I can finish early, I might be in good books. So. Or slightly better books.
That always helps.
Seems to be quite a few quarries here.
Yeah, there is quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming into, this is sort of North Wales now, and it's famous for the blue slate.
There's a little place by Lingueril, just south of Fairborn. I used to go to a lot. There's a kid called Blue Lakes. It was an old blue slate mine. I think they've closed it to the public now because a few people was going up there and trashing it. But it used to be a place where you used to be able to take the walk up and actually go into the quarry. There was a little mine shaft going through the hill, and then it opens up in the middle with Blue Lake right in the centre. It's a beautiful little spot. So I think it might have reopened. So if you're ever up by Lingueril and Fairborn, just give Blue Lakes a little search. Beautiful place to take the family.
I think I've been in one of those. You go down the mine and there's a freezing cold lake underground.
Yeah, this like when you go through the mine, it opens up and it's all sky above. It's like a dugout quarry, but yeah, they ended up putting 2 mine shafts through the mountain like. And still got all the old rails where they used to run the carts out. Yeah, it's called Blue Lakes.
Yeah, there used to be I think it's called the Blue John Mine. It used to be a public one. They would take you down.
Oh, we went there at the school, Blue John Mine.
Yeah, I was very young when I went there, so it's gone now.
Yeah, further along the North Wales coastline, heading towards Anglesey, one of the old quarries there is now stated, I believe, as the fastest zip wire.
Yes.
Yeah. A friend of mine has done it. I would really be up for doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's right. They've got about 4 of them in a line, haven't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
they race each other down, don't they?
I want to say you almost reach terminal velocity.
It's crazy.
Turning,
Yeah, they're sort of long draw.
yeah, turning right, heading 222.
I'm quite slightly surprised. I'm almost going to make it to Liverpool Airport.
In that case,
Down to 76 knots, and I've got the the yoke over at 45 degrees.
Wow.
In that case, I'll turn to 2222.
Just backtracking a bit here to I've noticed I'll break away a bit.
I think we've all been wandering around having a look.
See some of my heads before I wait on them.
Switch you over fly this lake. This will be the entry point, which then takes you out to Crossfoxes in for the Mach.
Yeehaw.
This will only be the second time I've done this, so looking forward.
I never have to go to the
Definitely
Mach
to
loop
look
alone.
forward.
Yeah, look forward, yeah, don't look sideways.
I never have to go to the Mach loop alone because you guys eventually go back.
Yeah, it seems to be a recurred visit, doesn't it?
It's almost like a second home for me.
So it's not used as often anymore, is it? They slowed down how much the RAF used it in 2018. And so it still does get used, but just not as often.
I don't think the RAF's got the aircraft now.
We've still got quite a few though, especially the Eurofighter Typhoons. We're building up our arsenal of them recently, so maybe expect some more flights. I know they hit up the LFA 17 route that you can actually find the timetable online when they're going to fly them. So if you're ever around the Lake District, just search up LFA 17 timetable.
I'm going to miss the country. It's over to my left.
Does anybody on Xbox have the smart camera toggle to their controller? Well, Adam, I guess I'm talking to you.
Yep, yeah. So I've got I've got it sort of it recenters on the right thumbstick, but I have also got a keyboard plugged in, so I have also set up a view to kind of give you a slightly better view on Shift F1.
Okay, gotcha. Well, if there's some way that you could toggle the smart camera to either stay on or you could continually press without it, inhibiting any of your other flying abilities, well, at least my smart camera, it's actually locking to Neil's plane right now. So
oh, yes, yeah.
You don't have to have head tracking or anything in that case.
Yeah, I used to do that in 2020 for me. I had it set up to the trigger on the HOTAS, and then if I held the trigger, it would, like, most of the time it locked boulder. So it just kind of turns the head and locks it, doesn't it?
You can use page up and down in 20. I don't know what the code is for 24 to change what it's locked onto, though, for players.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I do.
I've just entered the map loop.
Yeah, copy. We just
Yeah, we're about 10 miles behind you.
Yeah, just passing over the lake. What's it called, Adam?
Lintegid, I think. Lintegid, yeah. So, I'm not good at these Welsh pronunciations.
I'm just going to say easy for you to say.
That was a tongue twister and a half, that was.
The rocks look different today again. It's been remodelled, hasn't it? It's really jaggedy rocks just there. What if it is windy? My plane's acting strange because I'm sort of crabbing a bit. We'll see. Looking really good there.
Not tailwind at the moment. 45 degrees off tail.
Yeah, like I say, when I flew this earlier in live weather, it was a right little chore going through the Mach loop. It was like flying with the simulator stuttering. It was that bobbing up and down. Yeah, so I opted for the few clouds for a nice smooth run.
It's not too bad at this speed.
I suppose I'm a little bit lighter than you guys are, so I'll get chucked around a bit more.
There's no need to get personal.
So you'll be coming up on Dolgelly and make that left turn full, overflow the crossboxes in for the entry point.
Yep, that's it.
I'm definitely being pushed over as I'm going down that back edge onto the main fast bit.
Oh, as you break through Corris?
Yeah.
Left into that, yeah. Yeah, the wind chases up that
section. The fast section, I imagine I'm going to be into wind if I'm tricking it right.
Yes, you should be into wind up that fast then.
This would be great in a Mosquito, wouldn't it?
I'd love a Mosquito in 20.
Oh, it's tiny though, you'd hardly see it going around there, would you?
But the sound.
Right, I'm coming up on cross boxes. Here we go, boys. 2, 3, 4.
I did do this in the Jaguar, I must admit.
Remember, if you're not picking out bushes from out your aircraft at the end of it, you're not low enough.
Yeah, I had this in the plan as well for doing 2 loops of it. So if you want to do a more realistic above, I think what's the realistic height? 300 feet and above, or 250?
I think it's 250 minimum. Yeah,
I think it's minimum into. Yeah, here we go.
So yeah, I'll probably do 250 for the first route, and then I'll get crazy and do a low one for the second loop around.
In fact, it may be higher than 250 here. I'm not sure.
This here, almost the left turn over the cross boxes. There's
there are a few small bridges, but you never get under them. You get a chance to see them when you go at this more sedate speed.
Okay, just entering the loop. this has big wings.
Yes. Don't get too close on those inside turns.
Chasing my shadow on the ground at about 180 feet, 150 feet. This has got so much more detail than 2020.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
So it's great to just flick through the months as well. You see the different seasonal changes. It's fantastic when you go into the autumn. Yeah, it's really, really good.
This lighting as well. I'm not sure what time I'm at. Probably about 10 to 6 or something in the evening.
Yeah, I'm a bit late than that. It's lovely, isn't it? Quite sort of sunset going on.
And a slight mist or a haze. It looks really good. Detail. In fact, it'd be quite good to fly it in those little gyrocopters, wouldn't it? Just to have an actual look at them.
That'd be quite fun, actually, yeah.
Sure, you're supposed to knife edge a Hercules around the corner, but it seems to work.
You see some of the A400s come through here, they get quite almost to 90 degrees taking the turns.
I bet the loadmasters down the back love that.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's creaking a bit.
Massive stuff then.
Me too.
Me three.
I'm just trying the external view. It looks pretty good. Although oddly, it's almost harder to fly.
Yeah, I never used third person. It's a shame.
No,
It's how they put in the cockpit like it.
Yeah.
What speed do you do through this, Neil?
As fast as possible.
Yeah. Anyway, up to about
Silly
300.
question.
250 to 300 you should be able to maintain.
Yeah, the twisty bit you need to be like half the speed almost. Well, a lot slower anyway.
Neil's hitting these corners at 300 right now.
Yeah, the early twisty bits, you won't get around them all. You have to sort of go over the top of a little couple of them.
Yeah, through Coast you end up. Yeah, you cut off the kind of knife edge. So that's almost like a 180 degree. I think by majority most of them just fly over that ridge.
Alright,
Yeah, I
Neil,
think if the turboprops can do it, I think the single engine turbos, but the other jets can't.
Alright, Neil, I'm going to go ahead and fly this second loop solo. See how fast the Jaguar can do it.
Roger that.
Did you see CG Aviator doing it really, really low?
Yeah, that was insane.
Was that the video you shared not long ago?
I don't know if I shared it.
Oh, somebody may have shared it.
Yeah, it's quite a recent one actually. Yeah, it's quite. He's done quite a few. This is a recent one.
Another one I like is Into the Blue Simulations. He takes quite a few aircraft around here as well.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Is it okay to overbank a Hercules?
So if it works, yeah.
He's still flying at the end of it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if the wings are still attached, you're doing alright.
Yeah, the engineers might have a different opinion on that when you land, but
I was just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
That's fine. I must say it's very sedate taking a warbird through here. It's like 250 miles an hour. It's like a steady cruise.
Yeah, you say you can admire the scenery, can't you?
Yeah. It could be a fun little one, do a little race with gyrocopters. Danger low on this next one now.
There's the house.
The big one on the side of the hill.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I almost treat the Mach loop a bit. I mean, you know, I quite fond of sort of racing sims as well, and if you think of it as a circuit, you know, a racetrack,
Top of the apex.
Yeah, I was really into more racing simulators once upon a time as well. I set a Corsa Competizione. I used to race for a league over there in Top Split. Really, really good. Kind of fell out of love of it a bit.
I did a lot of racing sims, but I never really raced. I preferred just to do times, because I guess that's because my sprinting background. I was quite happy just lapping and lapping, trying to get the times down.
I still do GT.
just passing the house.
Yeah, that's what mine was. Phil was GT3's predominantly.
On VR.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's fabulous in VR.
I've got Automobilista 2 at the moment, that works well in VR. Cadwell Park's fantastic to do in that.
My favourite's the Alton Park, and Bentley Continental GT3 was always my choice. Wasn't the best around every track, but I was one of the better people in the league in the Bentley, so I was very competitive.
It's funny, while I did real sprinting and track days and things, I'm not always that quick in the sim. I just don't get the feel, maybe of the braking. I don't know what it is quite.
I used to love the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife. That was my.
Oh,
just
what a track!
Bit of time. Yeah,
what
bit
a
of time
track!
trials.
Green hell.
Yeah, that's it.
Cut this off a bit because I'm falling behind. Does this road do a loop as well?
Kind of. As it comes out the other end, you kind of pick up a river and you use that as a chase. I think this road, this one particularly, tracks out south, I think.
Well, this is the third time around. The Jaguar can handle it if you just pin it the whole time, actually. You just have to be wide enough with the turns when you cut in. I think I'm going to go ahead and knock it off now.
You just have to remember. You have to remember to breathe, don't you?
Exactly.
I have to say, I am very fond of doing the Mach loop in the Hercules. It's very nice.
It is a challenge, well, for me, because the aircraft doesn't respond as quickly as I would expect it to. And getting these turns is quite a challenge.
I'll tell you, the DC3 is quite fun to take around as well. obviously the A400 is quite nice to take through as well. When it works, if the avionics don't black out now.
I've got you at my... Oh, there's Joe just below me. I'll form up a new Joe. What sort of heading are we taking now?
So you can track the westbound track from the exit out to in between Fairborn and Barmouth, and then tip that track north. Let me get the degrees and open up the flight plan for you.
Actually, there's airfield here. I'm going to land at this and drop off, I think, so I'm a bit... I'm going to keep things happy.
Cheers, Cliff.
Understood.
Take care, Cliff.
Well, to be fair, she did say, but it's Tuesday. I said, no, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, if you're leaving the Mach loop, it's 280 degrees. Then once you kind of get to that opening, to where the inlet reaches the sea, turn to a 330 degree, and that'll take you out to Echo Golf Oscar Victor.
Oh, very nice, Peter. I saw you in an A10 then.
Yes, that's what I'm in now.
Lovely.
I took off from Valley and joined you there. I stalled at the very last, about 20 feet off the ground at Liverpool, when I finally ran out of speed.
Used your 9th life.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened there. I just lost the left engine.
Ali Bond, my parents used to take me on holiday there.
Oh, same here.
How about that?
Well, I'm down and I'm on my wheel, so that's good, isn't it?
It's always a good sign. Past the exit now, so...
Man, I was moving along like a scalded dog.
Snoopy's tail was on fire, was it?
Yeah, his head was catching.
I've set my sim time to 1944. The sun's just about to drop below the sea. That's incredible.
So I guess we follow the coastline back up to Valley.
Hey, Fair, yeah, if you've come to that opening between Fairborn and Barmouth, if you track 330 degree, that will put you in the direction of Valley. Yeah. I mean, if you go in the system, you can use RNAV Semo as our Sierra Echo like your uniform.
Yeah, I'm coming up on the entrance to the estuary.
Around 6 o'clock, feel low.
Okay, I can see your shadow.
I feel like I'm figuring this thing out.
So I thought it wouldn't take you long. We'll be quite proficient at picking things up.
Can we expect a video at some point?
Yeah, it's recording.
You're saying hashtag.
Nothing like those French guys.
Yet. Phil, do me a favour, can you just drop your refueling hose out and I can top up, please?
How do I do that?
No, I'm kidding.
You're very close.
I just had the biggest stutter I've had in 24.
Yeah, just wait for the screen to go blank only when that happens.
It normally starts to stutter when you're about 10 feet above the runway doing your perfect landing.
Yeah.
I think since we were talking about it, I'm just going to do a quick flyby of Blue Lakes.
Just saying, before we land at Valley, if you follow the Menage Strait, there is a bridge you can fly under.
Oh, yes, I know that one.
Reduce the power a little bit.
But don't fly under the Britannia Bridge, because it won't end nicely. That was the original one.
Oh.
Two bonanzas just went past.
Too busy watching you.
I bet you are. I'm all over the place, I bet.
No, flying it lovely actually. Very easy to follow you.
I found you at last. I couldn't see you anywhere in the sim, I was just seeing you. Come to join you at the back. Photo come up here if I time this right.
Yes, please.
So I am deviating from
Neil,
the
you
planned
wanna
route.
observe your right side?
Not seeing anything. Saw Peter in the A10.
I saw Peter in the A10 briefly, yeah.
Big mast.
Yeah, it'd be right.
Oh.
So, flight lead Phil,
bridge.
That bridge right ahead of us.
You just follow the estuary down through Menai.
Don't let your wingman get you killed.
Don't let me encourage you.
This waterway we're coming up to is Menai, is it?
Yes, if you just follow, if you take a right, get down low and, what was that phrase, Adam?
Don't turn right just yet. Hold your heading.
Which phase? So, 11. Skip rocks.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
sure I'm
coming
seeing
down.
the same bridge as you. This looks very low.
2 Jaguars passing Hercules. Right about now. On the right.
Oh, yeah, saw that. Lovely.
I can't see a bridge.
Neither
Okay,
can I.
Phil. I'll take the lead. Let's get down to the water. 10 right.
I'm heading up to Valley.
Sorry, I've turned late there. Sorry about that.
Right, just following you.
Wow, the difference between the Jaguar and the Tornado is astronomical.
Yeah.
Information to runway 13 at Valley.
Ah, I can see the bridge now.
Yeah, it's actually the second one. They're very, very close together, so get close to the first one and then drop right down quite quickly, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't been here since I was a kid.
Hey, Baldy, do you have an eye on them? You could circle us back around. We can go under too.
What was that?
If you have an eye on them, I can't look at them right now, but we can circle around it as well.
Yep.
I'm not sure I'm going to make this.
Well, if you're not, I've got no chance. It's the second one you said. Oh,
Yeah, no. Bolling out.
Low clearance.
I'm going to have to go wherever.
I'm going to do a loop and come back at it from the other way.
Oh no, it's too sharp, isn't it? I didn't make it. Yeah, I'd have never made that turn, even if I'd got under it. You're going to try and reverse, are you, and then hit the second bridge?
I've done a 180. It's easier to come at it from the other direction. Here we go.
That.
Done a lovely job of modelling the old Britannia Bridge, though.
Oh my goodness.
No, I can't even do a turn in.
I didn't want to turn towards the other one.
That's fine.
Okay, Valley in sight. What's the active? 1-3, did you say?
1-3, AFA.
1-3, yeah. And I'm following you in, Joe.
Still trying to get under this bridge.
Yeah, I know Anglesey quite well. My wife and I go there every May time. Friend's birthday, like a long weekend. Beautiful, Anglesey, love it, really nice.
Yeah, I do. I think it's a very nice place.
You've been to Carnarvon Castle there?
Yeah, I've been there.
As a kid, no, I haven't for a long time, but Newborough Beach, Ross Niagara, Triada Bay. Triada Bay is beautiful.
I've not been this far up north in Wales. So I spent a lot of time around the Mach loop. But yeah, that was it really.
Which one of Valley are we using?
No, 1-3 Peter.
1-3.
1-3, thank you.
Did you manage to get any loops in, Peter, before we?
Yeah, I got two in. I was chasing Brody around for a bit, and then I was tail chasing Neil and Joe.
Oh, right, cool. That's good.
Hey, Valdi, do you know what a minimum radius turn is?
No, I'm looking at a Jaguar right behind you.
I'm confused. There's a third?
Yep. What is the minimum radius turn?
It's just 90-degree bank and pulling up.
Okay.
And you're supposed to complete this turn in the least like diameter possible from one side of the turn to the opposite side of the turn. I mean, the F-22 and its air show does it, and that's why I know it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not we could do that in formation.
Okay. Yeah. I'll warn you when I'm gonna try it.
When you're about to black out.
Yeah, Valdi, if you black out, then I'll black out.
Yep. Okay, my power setting is one notch over 2.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to get back on you because I stuttered really bad there again.
Yeah.
RAF Valley is available on Flightsim.to for download. It's quite good. So I'm giving you some camera shots here.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Your
And
left bank.
It's freeware, so enjoy.
Neil onshore finals.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining the replay of the group flight. Good to have you along. Like and subscribe. Take care, everybody. Cheers, y'all.